Most men walk through life completely blind to the signals women are sending. They think attraction is obvious, that if a woman wants them, she'll just say it directly. But that's not how female communication works. Women don't announce their interest. They hint. They create openings. They drop signals and wait to see if you're aware enough to pick them up. And here's what happens when you miss those signals. She assumes you're either oblivious, too scared to act, or simply not interested. And once she feels that rejection, even if you didn't mean to reject her, she's already mentally moving on. The window closes faster than you realize. Today, I'm breaking down 11 phrases women use when they're interested, but won't say it outright. 11 statements that seem casual on the surface, but carry a completely different meaning underneath. Most men hear these every day and have no idea what's actually being communicated. By the end of this, you won't be one of them. Stay with me because understanding these signals will change how you read every interaction you have with women from this point forward. Here's the reality. Female communication operates on layers. The surface layer is what's literally being said. The deeper layer is what's actually meant. Most men only process the first layer, which is why they constantly misread situations and wonder why nothing ever happens. Women aren't being deceptive. They're just communicating the way they're wired to communicate indirectly, subtly, through implication rather than declaration. Once you understand this, you stop opportunities and start recognizing them the moment they appear. Where are you watching from, by the way? Drop your location below. I'm Isabella, and I want to know where you guys are tuning in from. All right, let's get into the 11 phrases. Phrase 1, you smell really good. Scent is one of the most primal subconscious triggers for attraction. When a woman comments on how you smell, she's not making casual small talk. She's associating you with something deeply personal. Think about it. A compliment like nice watch or cool jacket is surface level. It's about external objects. But when she notices your scent, it means she's already paying attention to you on a sensory level that goes beyond the visual. Here's what most men miss. Women don't intentionally draw attention to a man's scent unless they want to be closer to him. It's an indirect way of saying, I've already imagined being in your proximity. She's verbalizing something her body is responding to subconsciously. When a woman says this, she's creating an opening. She's giving you a signal that physical closeness is on her mind, even if she's not saying it explicitly. Phrase 2, you're trouble. This is pure excitement and attraction speaking. Women love a man who breaks up predictability, who brings energy that feels slightly unpredictable, slightly dangerous in the best way. If she calls you trouble, she's feeling a mix of nervousness, curiosity, and anticipation. She knows you're not the kind of guy who plays it completely safe. She knows being around you means something interesting is going to happen. And here's the key. That's exactly what she wants. She's not warning you away. She's leaning in. The word trouble is code for you make me feel something I'm not used to feeling and I'm intrigued by it. Phrase 3. I don't normally do this, but this phrase is a justification. And justifications only happen when someone has already made a decision and is explaining it to themselves. A woman saying this isn't debating whether to do something. She's already decided. She's just removing any potential judgment from the equation, telling you and herself that this is an exception, that you're different enough to warrant stepping outside her usual boundaries. Women don't offer this phrase to just anyone. When they do, it's because they want you to understand that whatever's about to happen is significant to them. It's an invitation wrapped in a disclaimer. Phrase 4, it's getting late, but I'm not really tired yet. Women rarely say exactly what they're thinking, but they hint heavily at their intentions. When a woman says this, she's giving you an open-ended statement, something that requires you to take action. A woman who's ready to leave will simply say, it's late. I should go. But when she adds that second part, but I'm not really tired yet, or but I don't feel like leaving, she's making it your decision whether the interaction continues. She's creating an opening. She's telling you she's available for more time, more connection, more of whatever you're willing to create. The ball is in your court. Phrase 5. Do you think I'm that innocent? When a woman says this, she's testing how you perceive her. She's seeing if you view her as one-dimensional or if you understand that every woman has layers, complexity, sides of herself she doesn't show to everyone. It's playful on the surface, but underneath it's an indicator of interest. Women don't try to prove their depth to men they don't care about. If she's hinting at a side of herself that isn't obvious, it's because she wants you to see it. She's inviting you into a deeper understanding of who she is. This is also a subtle challenge. She's checking if you can handle the real version of her, not just the polite, socially acceptable version she presents to the world. Phrase 6, I feel like I can actually be myself around you. Women don't open up to just anyone. They don't lower their guard unless they feel genuine connection and trust. When a woman says this, she's acknowledging that you've reached a level with her that most men don't. She's giving you insight into her real personality, not the performance she puts on for the world. And here's what men don't realize. A woman can feel attraction without trust. But when trust and attraction combine, it creates an entirely different level of connection. That's when she starts seeing you as more than just an option. That's when you become someone significant in her mind. Phrase 7. So what now? This phrase might seem innocent, but it's loaded with meaning. When a woman asks, what now? She's acknowledging that there's something unresolved between you. She's hinting that the next step is supposed to happen and she's waiting for you to recognize it. The key to understanding this is knowing that women rarely ask for things directly. Instead, they position it as an open-ended question that leaves the decision entirely up to you. She's creating space for something to happen. She's giving you permission to escalate, to make a move, to take the interaction somewhere deeper, but she's not going to be the one to say it explicitly. Phrase 8, you're actually really strong. This isn't just about physical strength. It's about presence. When a woman notices strength in a man, it means she started paying attention to him in a physical way. She's becoming aware of how you carry yourself, how you move, how you occupy space. Women notice these things first on a subconscious level. When they verbalize it, it means it's moved to conscious awareness. She's thought about you in a way that goes beyond casual observation. Strength isn't just about muscles. It's about stability, control, confidence. And when a woman acknowledges it, it means she's already considered you in a context that's more intimate than surface-level interaction. Phrase N. I bet you can get any girl you want. This is a psychological test disguised as a compliment. When a woman says this, she's looking for a reaction. She's analyzing how you see yourself, how you handle social pressure, whether you can stay composed when put on the spot. Attraction isn't just about what a man looks or sounds like. It's about how he holds himself in high-pressure moments. When a woman says this, she's giving you a glimpse into how she sees you. And if she sees you as someone who has options, it means she's already considered herself as one of them. She's testing to see if you're aware of your own value, and how you respond will either confirm or destroy her perception. Phrase 10. You're different from most guys. When a woman says you're different, she's putting you in a separate category from other men. And here's the thing, women don't say this to guys they aren't interested in. If you're just another guy, she won't bother distinguishing you at all. When she tells you this, she's making an internal comparison. She's mentally contrasting you with other men in her past, and she's recognizing something that stands out. And when a woman starts separating you from the rest, it means she's seeing you as someone worth pursuing. She's invested enough mental energy to analyze what makes you different. And that analysis doesn't happen unless attraction is already present. Phrase 11. I never thought I'd tell you this, but this is the signal most men completely miss. When a woman prefaces something with this phrase, she's about to reveal something she's been holding back, something she's thought about but hasn't felt safe enough to say until now. It's vulnerability wrapped in hesitation. She's testing the waters to see if you're someone who can handle deeper honesty, deeper connection, deeper intimacy. This phrase is significant because it shows she's been thinking about you in context beyond the present moment. She's been processing her feelings, her thoughts, her reactions to you, and now she's decided you're worth the risk of opening up. When a woman says this, pay attention. What comes next is almost something that reveals her true level of interest, even if the actual words seem casual. Now, let's bring this together. You've got 11 phrases. Comments about your scent, calling you trouble, justifying unusual behavior, extending time together, hinting at complexity, expressing comfort, asking what's next, noticing your strength, testing your self-perception, distinguishing you from others, and revealing something she's been holding back. Each one is a signal. Each one is an opening. And each one is something most men hear and completely misread because they're only listening to the surface layer. Women speak in implications, not declarations. They create opportunities and wait to see if you're aware enough to recognize them. Once you understand this, you stop signals and start seeing them everywhere. Here's your step. The next conversation with a woman, listen for these phrases. Not just the words, but the meaning. Notice when she's creating openings. Notice when she's testing you. Notice when she's hinting at interest instead of stating it outright. The more you practice reading these signals, the more natural it becomes. Eventually, you won't even have to think about it. You'll just know. If you made it to the end, drop a comment that says, "I watched till the end." I want to see who's actually committed to understanding this and leveling up their awareness. And subscribe if you haven't yet. Every week, I'm breaking down communication patterns and psychology that most men never learn, giving you real understanding instead of guesswork. Oh, and one more thing. I gave you 11 phrases today instead of the usual 10 most people talk about. That 11th one, "I never thought I'd tell you this," is the signal that separates casual interest from genuine vulnerability. And most men miss it entirely because they're not listening for what's underneath the words. All right, go apply this. Thanks for watching Personality with Ariba. If you enjoy videos about human personality, psychology, and behavior, make sure to subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon so you never miss any new videos. See you in the next video with another interesting personality insight. Until then, take care and keep improving yourself. This is Ariba, signing off.